Okay, Elon Musk is worth about $700 billion. And you know what he actually lives in? A 375-foot square box. And it cost about 50 grand. And that's not a joke and not a publicity stunt. That's generally where the richest man alive sleeps at night. And here's the part that should actually get your attention. You can legally build one of those in your backyard right here in San Antonio. And let me show you exactly how. So a few years back, Musk sold off basically all of his mansions and multiple homes. And he moved into a fold-out factory-built tiny house called a boxable, what we call a casita here in San Antonio. And he parked it near his SpaceX site in Texas. He doesn't even own it outright. He rents it from his own company. Think about that for a second. This is a guy who could build literally anything on Earth, a compound, a private island, and he picked a 375-foot square box. He's not trying to make a real estate point, but he's actually proving one anyway. Small and efficient and intentional is starting to beat a big and empty house. And that shift isn't just a billionaire quirk. It's showing up in San Antonio backyards right now. San Antonio already said yes to this. It's not a gray area and it's not check with a lawyer. It's written into the city's Unified Development Code. It's called an ADU, Accessory Dwelling Unit. And you've probably heard it called a casita, a granny flat, or a backyard cottage. So let's break it down exactly what the city allows and what it costs and what it could actually be worth to you. Because most homeowners are sitting on this option and don't even know it. What it actually costs plus the payoff. Now let's talk real numbers, because you could build one means nothing without a price tag. Industry cost guides put a detached ADU between roughly $80,000 and $170,000. Once you include design, permitting, and utility work, the range moves a lot based on, of course, the size and finishes. A garage conversion tends to run cheaper, more like 50 to maybe 130. With the permit reviewing typically takes about 90 days, and the city fees usually land in around $4,000 to $6,000. Though San Antonio does offer a fee waiver program that can knock that way down for qualifying projects. I want to be straight with you. Those are industry estimates, not a quote. Your actual number depends on your lot and your contractor and your finishes, but it gives you a real ballpark instead of just guessing. So why go through all of that? Because what it does for you on both sides of the transaction. If you already own your home, that's rental income. Estimates put ADU rents in San Antonio around $1,050 to $1,500 for a month and a one bedroom, and up to about $1,950 for a two bedroom. Run the math on that against your build cost, and a lot of homeowners are looking at a paycheck window that makes this generally a smart move, not just a nice to have. And it's not only about a check every month. It's about your mom moving 5 steps away instead of 3 states. It's about your adult children saving for a down payment instead of paying someone else's mortgage. It's a home office you walk to instead of a commute you sit through. Now flip it. If you're house hunting and a property with an ADU potential isn't just a house, it's a house plus an option. Most buyers scroll right past that detail. You shouldn't. That bag could be worth more to your future than that extra bedroom you were about to pay a premium for. And here's what I want you to sit with. You don't need to be a billionaire to think like one. Musk didn't downsize because he had to. He downsized because small and smart made sense. San Antonio homeowners get to make that same call, except instead of a lifestyle choice, it's actually built in value on your lot. And the properties that already qualify, they're not rare. A huge number of standard single-family lots in San Antonio can support an ADU without a single variance or exception. Most people just never ask that question. So here's what I want you to do. If you're a homeowner, I want you to know, does your lot qualify? That's a 5-minute conversation, not a sales pitch. And I'll tell you straight, yes or no, or here's what you need to do to change. If you're house hunting, tell me what you want, like an ADU ready property, and I'll start sending you listings that already fit that bill, not ones that you have to gamble on. Either way, comment Casita below and send me a message right now. I'll walk you through your options. And I'm Sherry Ettinger with Option 1 Real Estate, and I'm here to help and here to serve you.